Welcome back to this playthrough for Divinity 2. And we're currently on Sentinel Island. And I'm going to continue to explore it and kill as many things in the exterior that I can. And I'm going to try to do that before I complete any quest, if at all possible. When I was looking at the map, though, they said there's something out here in this area. Maybe I misunderstood the map some. Oh, there is a bird's nest up there. How do you get up there? Try going there. Let's save real quick. That is a no. That is not what you do. Well, just squiggle over there, doesn't it? It's the same area, isn't it? Alright. No idea what that's for. Or, I guess the better statement is I don't know how to get up there. Alright, so, that's fine. Let's go kill. And so yeah, I found one of 8 people to talk to determine who my 4 trainers are going to be.
Another one to add to the collection.
Time out. I picked up a lot of books here. I wonder if I should take a detour. I'm at 97 out of 100 already. That's not a good sign. So there's people down there. Oh, it doesn't block me. Did that Draven's place?
Do you even know the fishes you are throwing in that cooking pot?
No, I don't. So what, you think I'll poison you? I, the greatest chef ever?
When I see scores of dead whales on the beach that must have eaten those same fishes, I think twice before preparing them. Your chefness.
Another one to add to the collection.
Probably shouldn't be picking that crap up.
My husband Henry, what a character he is. Just because he can put a decent plate of food on the table, he fancies himself a king.
Stranger, please. Leave the chef to his art, we? I am cooking an exquisite bouillabaisse that you will tell your grandchildren about.
So that just took all your stuff.
Hello there. I'm Sam, the first mate.
Looks like you crashed here, Sam.
I salvaged some things from the cargo hull, and I'm not averse to making some coin. Care to have a look?
Maybe. Do I need to mind read you? I don't know. He'll lower the prices. I'll bring some desert roots as well.
You won't be disappointed.
Well, let's see here. I'll look at all this later. The Wall, huh? It's an interesting name for a shield. So he's got some named items. Oh my goodness, look at that set of stuff. Interesting. Well, definitely not going to buy anything.
Welcome back. Would you like to browse my stock?
Yes, why not?
If only I was still allowed to leave the camp. I could pick up those desert roots I saw earlier. Yum. To be able to taste a sweet cup of tea again. Absolutely. Thank you so much. They look so delicious.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you now.
Welcome back. Would you like to browse? You won't be disappointed.
Alright, so let me see if I can sell some junk here. Alright, well, I'll do a little more clearing out of inventory here in a minute. However, I have enough stuff I could actually do some pretty interesting things from a mind reading perspective. Oh, it's old Elfrith.
Never have I seen such ferocious beasts, or such fighting skills either. These ruins looked in fighting. I wanted to explore them. I stumbled over what I thought was a small... Then I heard a growl. Instinctively, a chilling thought. Here, take the book knife.
That's funny, I already talked to you about that.
Don't bother me, I have no time. I'm building a raft, you know.
So, what
Won't
is
get
your
away
line
from
of
me
work?
yet.
I'm an academic. A historian, to be more precise.
Blast and damn it, is there no one here with some knowledge of alchemy?
You can always talk to a plant. They're probably the only ones who will listen.
Unless you have earned 3 or more doctorates in various alchemical disciplines, kindly remove yourself from my presence.
I do not like this guy. Barbatos. He's not someone to mind read. He is.
Oh, it's you, is it? The so-called Dragon Knight. Well, don't for a second think I believe you. Or that pretty little green thing. It's too preposterous to even contemplate. Honestly, the bird brains one meets in life make you wish there was legislation for permissible social interaction. Why? You don't? Lost our way, have we? Oh, poor thing. Let me enlighten you then. This is Sentinel Island, an ancient isle that was home to Maxos, and still is to draconic magic. Before you ask, Maxos is the greatest mage who ever lived, but judging by his sudden disappearance, I'd venture to say his experiments caught up with him. I'm sure your mind is already dazzled by this sudden display of knowledge, so we'll call it a day. Class, an alchemist distills the pure potency from plants and herbs to create an abundance of potions that may aid the drinker in an endless variety of ways. Recipes from obscure books are also always a valuable commodity to any alchemist worth his or her salt. So, should you find these during your journeys, I would advise you to bring these to the tower. 5, actually, but I allow scholars to address me once they have earned their 3rd. If not, I would only have myself to talk to. Though I must say, the appeal of that eventuality has risen considerably since this conversation started. Order your other stooges around, but not me. Are you here because of the island as well?
The island? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Someone is playing a prank on me. I'm sure of it.
On all of us, I think. Swirled away by magic out on the sea. It's unheard of. Greetings, traveler. I wish you a very good day. I have good reason to be. I'm a maritime historian, you see, and this place fascinates me. That's what I've been telling the members of our club, the Prancing Seahorse. You are absolutely right, though. I wrote many a paper on the legendary Ulfmar, don't you know? A mighty pirate. But he wasn't a mere pirate, he was an explorer, too. Then, one sad day, he disappeared. Ship, treasure, and all. Never to be heard from again. Exactly. You catch on quickly, don't you, youngster? Have you noticed that shipwreck perched so bizarrely atop that enormous tree?
Oh.
I'd bet my prized collection of erotically engraved cannonballs that is Ulfmar's ship. Oh, yes, indeed. I'd recognize the design anywhere. I'm sure his treasure must still be there, but also some of his books, and those are what interest me. He must have collected so much knowledge during his travels. I'd be very grateful if you'd managed to explore the wreckage. But I don't think you can. Not unless you sprout some wings. It's a gentleman's club in Alaroth. It's where the intellectuals of the city gather, chat and have a drink. The current president, though, is a bit of an odd fellow. Narcissus is his name, and he's absolutely head over heels in love with himself. What a character. Have a nice day.
In my light. Legend of the Ancient Mariner. So that must be, yeah, up there. How in the heck am I supposed to get there? Oh, I see, we got sprout wings. Or Betos to talk to. I haven't talked to Radcliffe or Hermosa. Alright, so let's go find them.
Oh, my head. Feels like a leprechaun is sculpting inside my skull. So you're that dragon lord or something, right? Radcliffe, the best enchanter you'll ever meet. My guess is that's all you need to know about me. An enchanter uses crystals, ores, and written enchantments to augment the strength, the abilities of weapons, armors, jewelry, and so on. Needless to say, the right type of enchantment can aid adventurers tremendously in combat, especially if they're adapted to have specific uses in specific circumstances. Some creatures have a natural weakness for certain types of poison, for instance, which makes a poison enchantment all the more powerful. That means it's a good idea to have a varied arsenal of weapons and armor on you. But you can also disenchant a favorite piece of equipment and add a new quality to it. Ha! Normally my reputation precedes me. I'm the official supplier of weapons to the New Order. Their officers view the receiving of one of my swords upon promotion as a badge of honor. But those are nothing compared to the ones I could make, given the right material. Metal and crystals, basically. But not every crystal is the same. The rarer they are, the more powerful, usually. I'm sure you'll be able to obtain some pretty scarce specimens once you've earned your wings. Don't count on it. But wait up a minute. Listen, I'm not in the mood to stand here and plead for my life. But I do know there's another enchanter nearby. Why don't you bring that chap to the ship? We'll both make you a sword, and you'll quickly see everyone's an amateur compared to me.
I'm thinking that's under... Yep. Mosa, I bet she looks like a trainer to me.
I do not believe we have met. I'm Hermosa, captain of this unfortunate ship.
Don't drink and sell campaigns.
To be honest, I hadn't a clue. We were sailing the Western Sea when all of a sudden a beam of light shone down on us.
Nope, she's not a mind reader.
Next thing I knew, we were here, stranded on this strange and hostile island. Oh, forgive me, I didn't realize. Listen, I don't know who the candidate is, but he or she can't possibly match my talents. They probably all say that, but this time it's true. Let me assure you, I really am an excellent weapons trainer. Great warriors have been my students. You remember that, won't you? Well, it was a column, really. A hollow column that surrounded the ship. Then suddenly the sea started to become blurry and the force within the column stronger. What followed was a hard crashing and thumping. When I opened my eyes, we were here, wrecked and lost. Before I had time to let it all sink in, that's not meant to be funny, by the way, a lady approached me and told me of the prophecy. Indeed he did. The silly man was lucky you were around. Thank you for rescuing him. I am very grateful. Goodbye, Your Grace.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do that. But I guess with their life being in my hands, they would probably try to be... Well, except for a crazy man over there. Who was just a straight-up jerk. Alright, so I found both the trainers now. Well, I mean... an interesting conundrum, for sure.
For goodness sake, Henry, I suggest some more salt. Not anymore.
Let them attack, I say. We gave them a good licking last time.
Yeah, but we lost 3 men as well.
Well, I like to think of the keg of rum as half full.
You're a real landlubber, aren't you? I can always tell.
Are you having some problems with the dragon elves? Or
Bring it on!
Alright, well I wanted to... There's more critters to kill. That's where I came from. I'm actually getting pretty close to level 18. So this area is blocked off to me now. Fair enough. Ah, but this isn't.
Shiny.
Tell you what. Let's go and try to take care of these scrolls and whatnot real quick, since I can. West Valley Shrine. Oh. We go north. Unbreakable, already broken crate.
Pitiable louse.
Some more of these ugly guys. Leave my pet alone. I'll get these guys first. Because they're right there. He's the right guy. I do believe that was my level. That thing is over there. Let's level up. Yeah, I can upgrade my healing spell, so we do that. I'm actually getting quite a good bit of use out of it. We'll worry about mana leeching later. So there's guys there, straight ahead. This area, we'll stick to this eastern side first. Distracted by things to kill.
Hello, dear. Come to study these whale skeletons too? Fascinating, aren't they? Oh, indeed. This particular type of whale was quite the hunter. But where are my manners? Catherine's the name, Catherine Gremory. I'm a paleontologist.
Alright, I need to mind read her, but after I put my mind read equipment on.
Quite simply because it's the biggest specimen I have ever seen. I should so very much like to know more about this whale. Alas, information is ever so scarce. I don't see how, but you're such a dear to offer. If you find out more about this whale, I'd be ever so grateful. The poor man. Doesn't he know these animals have been extinct for centuries? Who is this fisherman? Jonah? Well, that's an odd coincidence, isn't it? I found an amulet right here in this rib cage that says, "From Lizzie to Jonah." Here, you can have it if you want. I do. You met him then? How is old Georgie? Still the diligent archaeologist risking life and limb to reach some ancient statuette? Oh, he's such a good sort. I should make it a point to visit him as soon as we get off this island. The ship I was on was in some kind of frightful magical incident. You can find the rest of the survivors a bit further down the beach. Not much point in hiding, is there? Mind you, it does look ominous enough. But as far as I can tell, it might as well stand empty. No, I don't think much trouble will come from there. unless one seeks it out. And we wouldn't want that now, would we, dear? Oh, yes. Some of the crew members have been going on and on about that. Frankly, I don't believe a word of it, but then again, it's not my shapely behind that's on the line. Bye, darling.
Well, she has a very high opinion of herself, doesn't she? Interesting. But what I was actually wanting to do, down here actually, where is my mind reader? There you are. And then I have you as well. So let's see how well this works for keeping the cost of mind reading down.
Hello again, dear.
Jeez. Holy crap.
It is good to know the Gremory family jewels were protected, and with a dignified password too. Duchess.
Bye, darling.
Well. I know I don't want to put that one on. Alright, so let's see. The old ghost in the sea. He's dead for a long time. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I will get to that when I get to that.